Hey guys, I've received several requests to talk about NFTs recently. You might remember, or maybe not, that I posted videos back in 2001, 2002 about NFTs for artists. I covered topics like how to create NFTs, how to sell them, and personally, how much I made from them. I believe that interest is coming back because crypto market went up and Bitcoin has skyrocketed, surpassing 100K. First, let's talk a bit about the general attitude towards NFTs in the art world. In the art world, including institutions like Sotheby's, NFTs are actually considered a part of art's evolution. Just like photography once disrupted the need for precise depiction, NFTs could be something that can potentially redefine the art landscape. Even the fact that digital artists are now gaining fame and recognition speaks a lot. Artists who started working with NFTs early on are highly regarded, and examples like Sarah Mayoha's Bitcoin serve as precursors to today's NFT trends. NFTs first appeared in 2014, though they were not called NFTs back then, and they were very niche. CryptoPunks became the first official NFTs. They were launched in June 2017 by Larva Labs on the Ethereum blockchain. What sets NFTs apart is the extreme transparency of ownership and transactions. This is especially interesting for art dealers, as the traditional art market often lacks this kind of openness. The market crashed, however, in September 2022, and the NFTs market also crashed, losing like 99% of its value. And because of its speculative nature, this everything overshadows its artistic value. Artists are also frequently targeted by NFT scams, especially on social media. Scammers often send messages like, "I love your work and I can help you turn it into an NFT. You just need to pay the gas fees and I'll buy your work." Here is the truth. The only way to sell your NFT is by creating it and listing it on trusted marketplace, or like by creating it directly on a marketplace platform. I'll explain how to do this later in this video. A simple rule of thumb, if someone is interested in buying your art, never pay money yourself. Only send your art once the payment is safely in your account. Also, never share your personal information with anyone. The psychology behind these scams plays on the promise of making more money than you usually would from selling your physical art. Many artists don't fully understand NFTs, which adds to the confusion. But creating NFTs is actually a very simple process. You can do it yourself, no need for outside help. So what platforms are safe to use? I'm going to demonstrate you how to create NFT on two platforms, OpenSea and Foundation. I used both of these platforms in the past and they are my favorites. Maybe I'll just show one platform in this video and the other, probably Foundation, in a separate video. OpenSea is the largest and probably the most popular marketplace for buying, selling, and discovering NFTs, both for digital art and collectibles. Here I have to say that I already have an account on OpenSea and already sold some NFTs there back in 2021-22. But I really didn't open the platform for about a year since then. Let's do it now together and see if I can renew listings and add a new artwork. Just to demonstrate to you how you can do it. We'll see what changed since then. Okay, so we are on OpenSea platform. I already connected with my MetaMask. If you don't have MetaMask account, it's easy. You just download MetaMask wallet extension. In order to connect to log into OpenSea, you'll need a wallet. You won't be able to create an account otherwise. Okay, let's go to my profile and see what's listed here and what's not. So as you can see, most of the items here do not have prices. That's because the listings have expired. But I'm sure I can easily list them again. So let me go to some of the listings here. For example, this one, and I can now list the item. I put the price. That's like average price I was selling my NFTs previously. Duration I can select. maximum duration, like for example 6 months. OpenSea fee, creator earnings, these are all set on the level of collection. OpenSea fee, of course, you can't edit it, it just platform takes this fee. Now, this is very like low fee compared to other platforms. Complete listing. When we list, there is this MetaMask confirmation. You just click confirm, and now you can see a listing. And it's not updated immediately, but if you go back to the collection view, you'll see that your item has been listed. See, I have a bunch of different NFTs here. They are from different collections, some with different styles, some that I collected. And I want to go to my collections. And actually, this is not obvious. I had to Google it. But now I know that to see all my collections, I have to click my profile, go to the studio. And here I see collections. So I have 4 collections. These collections, you can see that I had some sales volume. This collection is on Polygon, and there are a couple other collections on Ethereum. Now let's try to add a NFT to one of the collections. Let's go to what is real collection. Okay, we have here collection details. And this is on Polygon blockchain. Let's see what other blockchains are. I can't edit it because there are already items. Okay, but how do I add artwork to this collection? That's the question. And here I can edit creator earnings, at least something I can edit. Let's, for example, put 10. Save collection. Okay, let's go back and let's click this create button. Here we can create a drop or collection or item. I never did drops, by the way. Maybe it could be interesting if you have like active audience who will buy something as you drop it. I want to create item in collection, so I click this, and this is so weird for me because I don't see where I can select my collection. Okay, anyway, let's drag the media. Let's select the media here, for example, this one. Why it says create new collection? Not all collections are eligible. Okay, probably my old collections are not eligible anymore. So let's click this learn more link. Basically, this is the instruction on how you create your NFT. First, you need to create a collection for your NFT. But I already have a collection. Okay, apparently my old collection doesn't work anymore. Okay, let's create a new collection. So what do we have here? Logo image. Okay, let's get this same logo image. Collection name. Let's call it symbolically coming back. Token symbol, CB, so it's just abbreviation of coming back. Okay, good enough. Then blockchains. Ethereum is shown as the most popular base. Cheaper, I never used base. And let's click single options. So there are like a bunch of cryptocurrencies here. I also used to use Polygon because it was free, like it didn't require any gas fees. But also I had Ethereum collections. Let's try Ethereum. Let's click continue. And now network fee. Oh, you can see that we have here network fee to create a collection. $4. Should I? Okay, let's do that. Okay. Deploy a new contract. Okay. Okay, your collection has been created. Create an NFT. As you see, a collection cost me like $4. It's not like it was 3 years ago. It would cost like about $100 to create the first collection, and then you could create everything for free. Now apparently rules have changed. As I said, I didn't read anything. I'm just exploring on the go. So browse files. Let's select our image, supply, and let's leave just one. Description. Let's go with the short description. External link. Okay, that's probably the number. So it just was assigned to trades. I don't want trades. It would work for collections. Why I can't click this button? Yeah, I don't have name of NFT. Okay, that would be coming back. Okay, now I click create. Again, it asks me for another network fee. Whoa, so now we actually have to pay for every transaction, for every NFT. Okay, it's not bad, $5. Let's do that. New item has been minted. View item. Contact not available yet. I don't know why, maybe it needs some time. But it actually was minted, so it's not, because previously it was kind of for free, but it was a lazy minting, and it was all only minted when somebody buys this NFT. So it's like postponed minting. You could list something that wasn't actually minted. This one apparently is minted on a blockchain already. Okay, and let's list it for sale, and it'll probably ask me for another gas fee. Okay, let's do just fixed price, 0.25, duration like 6 months, and let's complete a listing, and I think it will ask me for another fee. Actually, it's not asking yet. Okay, confirm. View listing. Okay, so now my NFT is listed. So listing is free, I guess. At least listing is free. Okay, that's how you create your NFT. It wasn't difficult, and it wasn't for free, but it was a decent gas fee. It wasn't too bad. So that's how easily you can create and list your NFTs. But keep in mind, just posting your NFT on OpenSea won't guarantee a sale. You'll need to promote it through your channels like social media, email newsletter, or offline events. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to learn more about this. I'll share my experience, though I'll admit I have also fallen out of touch with the channels I used before. Back then Twitter was my main platform, but now I'll need to explore what is relevant today. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you find the information useful, and let's stay in touch.